Alright, here we have the long-term project, the 1975 Celica GT. I bought this from the original owner. It's a 5-speed. It's just a stripped down sport model. It didn't come with air conditioning or power steering. I already stripped out all the smog parts. There was all kinds of smog junk. There was an air pump over here. It has a Weber carburetor now with the fuel line pointing the wrong way, which I'm hoping to swap out and get a different carburetor, hopefully. But basically, it's stripped down to just your bare engine. It has one belt that runs the alternator. It has these breathers now instead of ventilation lines. This car was originally, for the longest time, maintained at the dealer. It has original Toyota Yazaki spark plug wires. That's how nicely maintained this car was. It has a triple row radiator in it. I got a new interstate battery for it. The master cylinder was leaking on the brakes, so I replaced that. And it's going to get a few various upgrades. I'm going to put a cam in it. Going to do ignition upgrades. Going to put a LC Engineering Pro distributor in it. Probably put crane ignition. Get rid of that coil and that igniter way over there. What else are we going to do to this thing? Oh yeah, the Weber carburetor is going to need a fuel regulator because it needs actually less pressure than stock. About half the fuel pressure. So I'm going to have to mount up a fuel pressure regulator and a fuel gauge. And then, we're going to put an electric fan kit. I already took off the fan clutch. That's gone. What else did I do to this thing? The intake manifold's modified. It has the coolant passages underneath are taken out. It's cut out, so it's wide open for this Weber carburetor. EGR is all gone. Welded up the openings in the header. It's got I think the last header that's still in production, the pace setter header, long tube header on this thing. And then I got to figure out the exhaust system behind it, so I don't want it to be too loud. But and then refilled it with proper red Toyota coolant. Got rid of that green junk that was in there. It was causing all kinds of corrosion. As you can see, this piece was replaced because the original one was so corroded. Yeah, just did the typical maintenance stuff. Replaced the radiator hoses. The only proper lower radiator hose was the Goodyear. All the other hoses on the market don't even fit right. So if you happen to be somebody that's trying to figure that out, get the Goodyear hose. And I think besides that, oh yeah, the timing cover had rotted out, so I put in a newer timing cover on it. Yeah, I think that's about it for up top. And we'll maybe take a view of the underside. Alright, so we're doing a bunch of suspension upgrades to the 75 Celica here. I got the T3 coilover set up. I sent in some AE86 casings. These aren't the same ones, though. I just did like an exchange with them. And so this is going to be the same exact suspension that you would find on the AE86 Corolla. It has a short stroke shock in it. It's a KYB AGX adjustable. It has, as you can see, the coilover spring, and this is an Eibach 400-pound spring, and it has the nice T3 adjustable setup here. And yeah, that's all. And then it has a camber plate, so you can mess with the camber adjustment, and that's going to go in. Along with, I'm getting new control arms, new idler arm here. I'm going to replace the tie rod ends. Probably going to, I have a powder coating setup I'm going to try out. So I'm going to try powder coating the parts that I'm going to put back in, like this piece here that goes to the strut or torque rod, whatever you call that thing. I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, so it's gonna get all new suspension stuff, all new steering stuff. We're gonna do rear suspension as well. Um, I have a adjustable what is that thing called? Um, the adjustable bar that lines up the rear end. I'm blanking out right now, but yeah, so a lot of stuff to be done to this car. It probably could have been running a long time ago, but I don't want to drive it around like an old junker. I want to drive it around like it's a restored classic. So got a lot of work to do, and gotta get it standing right too. So we'll work on the stance of it and everything. It's not gonna be like super, flushed and all that stuff. I'm just gonna put on some Anki 92s. I have some original Anki 92s. Here's one of them. Here you go. Maybe we can get this into focus. There's an original zero offset Anki 92 wheel. The gold's a little faded, but that's because it's from back in the day when this car was, in its prime. So bought this off a guy that had a fixed up 240Z. So yeah, I wanted to do something a little different, not just do another Datsun. Gotta go with the Celica. I have a Corolla over there too. But yeah, I don't know what else to say at the moment.